What's going on, one and all, and welcome back to Planet Coaster, the Alpha Park. Yeah, we're back in the Alpha Park. We're doing some building this episode, and another time-lapse incoming, heads up. You guys seem to like the last one, so we're gonna stick to it. I kind of like this format now. I'm getting used to it, so we're working through it. But yeah, as you can see, we actually add some more paths to get up to the new coaster, which we are actually going to name the Banker's Revenge. I really like that name. Bank, get it? Bank turns, bankers. Oh, okay, you guys get it. Anyway, thanks for everybody who threw out a name. A lot of them were great. We just unfortunately can't pick more than one. I'm really hoping that we get the ability to name the coasters in the next update phase, because that would help out a lot. Because right now it's all based on memory, so hopefully we can do that next time, and if not, it'll be in the real game, so we're looking forward to that. You'll see now that I'm just kind of placing rocks, making some cliff sides look really good. There's some floating people there because I deleted a couple paths and I had to replace them, so they just kind of got caught up, and I had the game on pause for whatever reason, and so now they're just kind of floating around. I had a good laugh at it, and I continue to put rocks down. So yes, the end of this episode we'll do, once again, go back live and walk around a little bit and show off. This episode actually also features another ride build, not a coaster. I almost said coaster. No coaster this time. I don't know when the next time we're gonna build a coaster is. We'll kind of talk about that later. This is the ride. It's the 360 something. What is that? The 360 Power is what it's called. Yeah. So we place this down. It's another cool ride to show off in the park. It's gonna look great from the entrance. We'll actually go back and look at that if I remember to. But yeah. We place it down, and of course we need to build around it, so I go ahead and build up around it. This one was kind of tricky because it's a yellow and red ride, and yet we don't have yellow or red in any of the scenery. We just have blue and white and some of the wood stuff, but I kind of wanted to keep this area of the park the modern looking render pieces once again, so I actually had to go through and try to make something out of it, and I think it comes along quite well in the end. So let's jump over to Live Me, and we will go ahead and tour this area of the park. Welcome in, everybody. We are back live here in Alpha Park. I don't know why I just sounded like a news reporter. We're back live at Alpha Park. Anyway, yeah, we're at the entrance, so we haven't been over here in a little while, just like observing what people can like pull in right when they look at the park. Like right when they walk in, this is what they see, and oh my god, it's starting to look like an actual theme park. There are coasters everywhere. I think down here we should probably look at doing something taller, just to kind of draw some attention away from these two tall things, and maybe put something, you know, right back here. And I think I have a good idea for that, but let's go check out what we did while we still have some daylight over here. You know what, I'm just gonna pause it real quick. I didn't show you guys this building that I completed in between episode 4 and 5. The Screaminator, I didn't really like the sign the way it was, so I put it on a little bit of an angle, like a 15-degree angle, and I think it really adds to it. It really gives it that little, like, it gives it a little bit more of an intensity. Like, it's the Screaminator. There's a mouth on it. It needed to, like, really have that thing that was just like, ah, and now it does. It's slightly tilted. I also put one back here. I don't really know if it is worth it. I mean, I guess if you're on the coaster, you can kind of see it. It's just another branding tool, I guess. But yeah, for now, there's nothing on this over here at this part of the park, and I don't know if there ever will be. So we'll see how that all develops after this. So yes, this is the power, the 360 Power. The sign actually says 360-degree power, and this ride looks absolutely terrifying. Look at this thing. It like spins you, it flips you, and it twirls you. And I don't know, personally, I can't do spinny rides, I can only do coasters. I can do like the most intense coaster in a theme park, but when it comes to anything that just spins in a circle, I instantly get like a headache and just want to vomit it everywhere. But you'll notice between here and the time lapse that I actually had to change this entrance around a little. And the reason was the original entrance was coming out right here. I had to turn it over here because when you came over here, you couldn't see like this whole area. So I had to make this like wall right here a little more visible from different angles. And of course it's getting dark, but yeah, I found a sign blank that is actually red and orange, and it really looks cool on the sides of these. And I used these yellow and red trees. If I can probably pull them up here. These take a minute to load up when you just boot up the game, but yeah, this maple tree, this is actually an orange-ish yellow tree. Of course it's dark and the colors don't really work anymore, but yeah, so I placed those down. It's a little strange because it looks like a dying bush, but it was the only thing over here that I can actually make look kind of to, you know, pull the colors of the ride together. If we had a terrain tool and we could change like this to rocks, like small pebbles or something, I would do that over in this section of the walkway, just to give it a little bit more of a flavor, I guess. But we don't have that right now, so this is going to have to work for now. Maybe when we get the landscaping tools in the next alpha patch, it'll work. Also, I'm not sure if the alpha is going to, when they patch the alpha and they come out with the official coaster builder and landscape tools, I'm not sure if that's going to break save files. That's actually a very interesting point, and I hope it doesn't, because the Alpha Park just looks so good right now. It's really coming together. I'm really happy with how it looks. We're going to need to put something in here, maybe like a food court or a food stand. Maybe like 3 of them kind of going around in the same kind of similar, like an arch. That would be kind of cool. I might have to do that in the next episode. I also need to build a new bathroom facility up here, because the only one that we have are the Reddit famous bathrooms all the way over here, and that's great, but if you're over here and you have to go to the bathroom, you don't want to walk all the way across the park just to get to the other side for the bathroom. So yeah, we'll do that in the next one, guys. I think this is going to end this episode. You guys can just kind of watch the 360 power, and yeah, let me know if you like this video with a thumbs up. Let me know with a thumbs down if you dislike this video. And if you want to say anything about the park or the series in the comments, go ahead and let me know what you're thinking. Until next time, guys, I will see you back here in the Alpha Park. Stay tuned.